last week. Take a look at this.
Oh, my goodness, at the last second! At the last second, Elizabeth Hasselbeck pulled it out. And look how happy those girls are in their
We were happy.
Yep, that was Elizabeth kicking the boys' butts in several physical challenge. But how will she do against our nation's toughest heroes?
Yeah, well, you're about to find out, and it's actually with them because I sit on the advisory board of Team RWB, an organization that rehabilitates our nation's veterans by keeping them active and connected. And the team took over the West Point Triathlon, where I took care of the 5K run portion. Take a look.
Anyone who knows me knows that I love to run. But when there's meaning behind the miles, to me, that's what it's all about. I've run 5Ks, 10Ks, marathons, and minis.
But today's event is like no other.
That's because on Team RWB, getting down and dirty is just what we do. Our group's philosophy, physical activity, is hands down one of the best ways to combat post-traumatic stress disorder.
For me, the big thing with rehabilitating my journey home was to be a part of the community. I'm not in the uniform anymore, so this is my new uniform. You know, the triathlon is my new PT.
What's your goal today?
My goal is to complete this triathlon. It's my first triathlon, and my goal is just to finish it, to complete it.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
So, Captain, we're in the transition pen right now.
Yes.
We're seeing swimmers coming in, runners flying by, cyclists popping in. Exactly how many participants in the tri this year?
We have 881 participants registered today.
All of those athletes make the race a win-win for our armed forces, not only because they raised $67,000 for the West Point Triathlon team, but also because the veteran participation in the race is up this year to over 60 men and women. That effort means a lot to Mark Holberg, who lost both of his legs and part of his right hand in an IED explosion in Afghanistan.
When you think back to where you were 3 years, 2 days ago, to where you're going to be today at the finish line, what are your thoughts?
Knowing that before I got injured, I probably never would have done events like this. Like doing triathlons and marathons wasn't really in my scope of working out.
Yep, you get the hair good, you got it looking good. I look pretty.
For me, is if you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just to prove you wrong.
Starting today.
Starting today.
Maria's just about to come off her bike, and I'm about to hit the road. Let's make this pavement burn. Honor to carry this thing through that finish line. An honor to be with everybody here up at West Point and our nation's greatest men and women. Signing off. See you next year.
Oh, fantastic. That's great.
You know what? I have to say, Team RWB, 19,000 members across 90 communities across the globe. Every day, 22 veterans take their own lives. And I know for a fact, after going through it with the kids, that things like this actually help them just get back connected and feeling great. They've done enough. It's our turn is our motto.
Right. They have a goal. They work with a team, so they have a mission, so they're still a part of something, because all of a sudden when everything stops, they have nowhere to go.
Right. And, you know, this is a great way within your community. You don't have to travel far. You know, there are races, yoga, hiking, whatever you do. It's a great thing to do with the family. You do it with the kids all the time. Just check out our website for more information. And now you can check out Heather Nauert for the headlines next. Maybe do it with me, you guys, next year.